I just opened TikTok to post my story. The first thing I see is, I heard we are exposing our husband's mistress. It's her mother! Anyway, words are hard, you think. Agreed. Hell yeah. I said so too. And there's dancing! And that's because it is a good idea. Just like how Rousseau depicts men in a state of nature. We're underdeveloped, we're ignorant, we're stupid, but we're happy. Fuck you! It was a joke. Get joked, idiots. Welcome in. Welcome the frick in. I'm looking a little extra sweaty today, as the Lord intended. Don't say that. As I intended. It's me. The Lord, apparently. Yeah. Hi. I have a play reading today, so we're dressed up a little bit. Right after this, actually. That's why it's a quick stream. Oh, shit. I always forget to set up media share. I swear, that's one day it's gonna be graded, and they're gonna be like, yo, everything needs to be perfect before you come in. And I'm still gonna forget to put on media share. I look very pretty, thank you. I feel very pretty. I just got these new headphones from TikTok shop. They're Chinese Lenovo. But they're pretty good. They're not very good wired. They're much better Bluetoothed. And I prefer things wired, so that's my fault, but oh well, they were $4. But I thought they were cute, so I thought I'd get them. I need to transfer the little thing that Azure made for me onto it. I can do that right now. Well, welcome in. Scale from 1 to 10. How we feeling? I was putting off buying anything from TikTok shop until someone that I know buys something from TikTok shop. And then someone that I knew bought something from TikTok shop, and then I spent way too much money off of TikTok shop. Like, a lot. Way too much money off of TikTok shop. I now own a lot of just things that I didn't need to purchase, but I did. Oh, well. I had this at, like, an angle, though. I still like that. I like it at an angle. But yeah, that's, like, 6, 5, 7, 3, valid. Kind of all over the place. I get you. Cute little leaf. Thanks, Azure made it. We love Azure here. Ignore this. Just making sure it works. That's my default tester video. How have I today? I'm eepy. Stinky and I have still not fixed our sleep schedules from when we said we should. So we're very sleepy people. But I'm in a good mood. I'm excited for the play I'm excited for going to Chili's afterward. That's gonna be nice. I'm the stage direction, so I get to wear black. Very happy. Oh! He's here. It's a short stream, so technically we do have cat cam available. We do technically have cat cam available for 3 subs, and then we also have a sriracha shot, which I will take. We're not doing shot cam because I have to drive. Or at least I have to be in a performer's aspect, in a performer's mindset within the coming hours, so I figured it'd be better to not take a shot. I would still be fine, I'd rather not. Because the first thing to go is how fast I can talk. And for a fast-paced show, I'd like to be able to, talk fast-paced. Him. But yeah, I'm good. I'm a little stressed out. Work's been driving me crazy, but then again, who doesn't? What work doesn't stress anyone out, I am disappointed that I wasn't able to stream as much this week. It really makes me sad that I don't get to be here as often as I want to be, because this is what I really enjoy doing. But you know what? It'll be okay. My, front light, okay, I can just, chill. Oh, that's hurting my eyes. Okay. I have it on, the warm feature, but it's slowly running out of battery. Yeah, my lamp is battery operated for some reason, but I don't want to get under my desk to put this on it again right now. Break my fall. But yeah, we have, it's going to be a shorter stream, but, we're still hanging out. We've got our goals, and then, of course, our big goal, 35 sub points, which I do believe, the 15 I was gifted on my birthday are expiring this week. So, this is the last week we can probably hit the 35. And I'm really hopeful, because I really want those 2 emotes so badly. But yeah, it's 35 sub points, so we're not this close. We're at 21 on sub points. I don't really know how to change my sub goal to be the sub points. I think I have to make a separate one for that, but it's okay. It's whatever, What kind of life did you live through? But yep, we've got media share on, ! Media share will take you to the page. Also, stream launch, just put the page in. We've got merch. We've got merch. We've got merch. Got so much merch. Got merch. I'm doing such a good job. We got merch. We've got merch. I just realized how much merch I have. I have a lot of merch for myself. Want to give me hair input? Sure, yeah. I love giving hair input. Drop it in the Discord. Or my Discord. Either's fine. You are bleach blonde and cannot decide what colors to slap in there. Ooh. Well, what month is it? It is November. So it's... You're in Germany, so it's not turkey season for you. Forgot that that's a lying American holiday. Nope, gray season. Yeah. It's a nice holiday. The history of it's so stupid. Love me, 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 love me more. Well, what was the last color you had in your hair? That's a good question. What's the last color that you had in your hair? Me. To get my head around, you'll never meet another me. Black and fuchsia or green. You don't know if green. Green suits you. Had a combo of pinks, turquoise, purples last time. See, my soul wants to tell you to go pink, but that's because Markiplier dyed his pink once ages ago. And anytime someone asks me what should I dye my hair as, I'm like, pink! Like, dye it pink! Another me. Hey, 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 bada bum, 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 bada bum. You do have pink? Well, if you want, I mean, what if you did like half pink and half green? Like pink and then green. I would say that would be my suggestion, but of course, there's no pressure. It is your hair. Oh. You may order green just to... Yeah, fascinating combo. I like it. I had a friend a long time ago who had that combo. Never done green before? Yeah, I mean... I like green. I'd say, like, if it's gonna be you said it's bleach blonde. So if it's gonna be like it's gonna be like a bright fucking green. I'm thinking in my head more pastel, but of course those fade that quick, so that's up to you, but... that would be my suggestion at the very least. No pressure, it is your hair. I think if I were to dye my hair, it would be something along those lines. Well, I've never dyed my hair before. And I honestly... Like, I wanted to eons ago. I was like, I wanted to dye it blue. I wanted to dye the front blue. And then I was like, no. Considering dark green and neon pink. That'd be fun. That's fun. And then, it'll fade. It'll fade to a pastel also, so you won't have to, maintain it too heavily as well. I will say, I do know that. I know that sometimes. I had a lot of friends who would dye their hair a lot back in the olden days of middle school. They were always yeah, we're gonna dye our hair, and they'd dye it a color that the school doesn't allow. They'd spend a lot of money and dye it like really nicely to be that color. They're gonna be like, I'm above the system! And then the system's like, fuck you! Dye your hair again! This is so silly. So very silly. Oh me, oh my. Thinking about playing a game. I know we're just chatting today. I know we don't have that much time to play a game either. It's 1:20 and I probably need to get off right at 2. But if we were, it'd be Power Wash or GeoGuessr, I think. School's not allowing fun hair is sad. Yeah. They say it's too distracting. It distracts from people's studies. I had such a gripe with that. I mean, I didn't dye my hair personally, but I did have a gripe with it because it was it's not more distracting than someone getting a haircut. Once you get used to it, you're fine. First day, everyone's like, wow, your hair looks great. And then the next day, you might get a few people who are like, wow, your hair looks great, but it's not going to be everyone every day staring at you because you're studying. It's bullshit. Total bullshit. It was, and at my middle school, it was really strict. The maroon red color, you weren't allowed to have that. Cannot focus of bright colors within, yeah, right? I remember, I used to have this pair of pants that I loved, that had rips in it, but the rips had flannel behind it, and it was made that way. Like, in the dress code at my school, it said you were allowed to wear pants with rips like that as long as there was fabric behind it. And so I was like, this is perfect. These are super comfortable. They're super emo. I love it. And I got dress coded. And I remember walking into the back. And by the way, when I was in middle school, I was the biggest teacher's pet. All of the, like, principals fucking loved me because I followed the rules and I didn't talk out. Which, I mean, looking back, I just didn't have a personality. But at the time, it was great for me. And I go into the back office, and they're like, yeah, those are against dress code. And I was just like, can you just get Mr. Fields here already? Mr. Fields shows up, and he's just like, those aren't out of dress code. And he's the assistant principal. I was so upset. Because now I've been pulled out of my class for absolutely no reason. We had a substitute. She just hated me. I also made her lose her job, so that was part of it. That's what you get for hitting me. You lose your job if you hit a kid. Doesn't matter if it's with a roll of paper or with your hand. And when I had a room of 20 witnesses, that was great. It was a top moment for me. Everyone hated this bitch. Everyone. Not even exaggerating. She was in charge of the detention class. So she probably got away with so much stuff in there. But then she was asked to substitute like a regular class, and it was my class. And I was like, this sounds so full of myself, but I was like one of the best students in this school. I was like in the top 5%. I was incredibly respectful. I did my work, and I didn't have a personality. So I was what everyone wanted to have in their class. And this woman comes in, and I think she just forgot she wasn't in charge of her detention class that day, and she was in charge of an actual class. And she starts screaming at us, and she refused, this was the kicker for me, she refused to let us look down at our paper that she was going over on the board to make notes on our paper while she's on the board. She expected us to stare at her. And if we looked at a different part of the board and she noticed, she'd say, eyes on me. She wanted us to stare directly at her. Well, she was stupid. And I have so many witnesses for this. I'm not exaggerating, and that's the saddest part, is that I'm not exaggerating. It was so stupid. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, well, you know, in my head, because I'm a very independent student, most of my teachers are fine with me doing something that they're saying don't do to, like, the majority, because it's just to keep them focused. I assumed that was what was going on here. And I look down at my paper, and I'm writing on my paper. I'm literally doing the paper, and it's something we've already learned, so I'm, like, flying through it. She comes over with a roll of papers in her hand and baps me on the shoulder. Scares the shit out of me. Yeah, she totally was. I was so upset. I started crying. And then I went to the back office, and then I went to the front office, and I was like, I need to talk to Mr. Fields. And I told him what happened, and he said, call your mom. And I called my mom, and my mom was like, I'm on my way. Mama Can came to my rescue. And she was fired at the end of that year. Her contract was completely nixed after that, because if I decided to press charges, it would have been much worse for her. It wasn't a bad hit or anything, but it's still very illegal. And I was like, it wasn't more than like a bap. But she then screamed at me. She continued to scream at me. She's like, you're supposed to be looking at me. I am in the front of the class, working on the paper in front of the class. And I was just like, Hey, Ace. I like how you use that to like announce your presence. It scares me every time. How am I? I'm great. I'm ranting about middle school stories now. I'm ranting about when I was hit by a substitute in middle school, and then I got her fired the next year because like they couldn't cancel her contract for that year, but they got rid of her after that. It was such a power trip for myself. It was awesome. She whacked me with like a roll of papers. I was so upset. And the 20 witnesses I had in the class could vouch for me, so she got fired. It was fucking awesome. Just let me stay. Just let me. We have kitty cat. Cat, kitty, cat, cat, kitty, cat, cat. Right, Leonard? Right, Bobby? Elon Bike 12343, welcome the fluff in. Leonard says hello and welcome too. And then he says, Mother, stop giving me scritches. I'm trying to sleep. But welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for the follow. I'm currently, I'm 5 away from my follow goal. That's wild. But yeah, that was a fun experience. Middle school sucked. Middle school sucks for everyone, but middle school sucked. Who fought fire so violent? I am not playing Fortnite. No, I apologize. But if you go onto Twitch, if you wanted to watch Fortnite, if you go onto Twitch, you can search up the category of Fortnite, and you'll see lots and lots of people playing it. I don't think I've ever played Fortnite. I played it once. I was really, really bad at it. Hey! The world's smallest violin. Yeah, I'm more of a, I play Minecraft, but not that often. I play Power Wash Simulator is the big one right now, but Power Wash Simulator, Minecraft, GeoGuessr, and a handful of other variety games, usually ones that have already gone way past their peak because now they're affordable, you know? My next one on my list is Subliminal, because I haven't played that yet, but we just finished playing Stray. Actually, I think the VOD's still up. It's also available on my YouTube, but welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. He was such a noble dude. I was about to look something up and I completely blanked on what it was. Can we talk about Matthew Lillard? That man aged like fine wine. That's all I wanted to say. It's okay, I hope too. Nice, no worries. Shit don't feel so grand. Yeah, I like Fortnite. It's just, I'm bad at playing games that everyone's already a sweat in. And I mean, it is what it is. But, like, I remember I tried playing Valorant with a friend a long time ago, and it was exhausting because everyone who was playing was already, like, so freaking good at it that I was just like, I don't think I'm going to improve because I'm just gonna die and spend more time in the lobby than actually playing. That was how, oh my god. So when Overwatch first came out, that was my game. I fucking loved Overwatch before I streamed. Back when they did it, like, platinum-based kind of thing. Like, they did the rankings like that rather than, like, the season. I fucked with that. I was platinum for a very long time. And then, the new one came out, and then everybody got way better at it. So I stopped playing it. I did still enjoy it, but it was, it's not letting me make an account on it anymore. I ran out of, I was so disappointed. I was trying to remake my account, but since I already had a registered number with it, they were like, you can't. And I was like, but I want to play your game. I was like, can you just delete it? And they were like, no. And I was like, what is the point of you then? It's like, thank you, Blizzard Entertainment. Thanks, bestie. But yeah, that list is, what we usually play. We also, we've played Portal and Portal 2 and Far Lone Sales and Had a Full Boyfriend, and I think that's, like, I don't play too much variety. I love playing variety, but I also have to have time to sit down with a variety game, you know what I mean? So, like, I try my best. Let's see here. Library, if we will. Oh, we played the Stanley Parable, too. And we tried to play Undertale, and I gave up. A person of culture. Absolutely. Oh, we played Ruin when that first came out, too. I was so bad at it. It's a height of culture. I fucking loved it. It was so funny. We only played it through once. We could play it again, because there's so many endings. We tried playing Stardew Valley, but I actually didn't enjoy it. You would think, looking at all this, I would be like, fuck yeah, Stardew Valley, baby! I wasn't a big fan of it. I know, I was really surprised. I know, I loved it, but it was like, I thought it was beautiful. I can see the appeal, but I don't like having... I don't want the story spoon-fed to me, but I also don't want to have to hunt that severely for it. I haven't even played through it, Scar Moon. I played it once. I will try it again, but I just didn't enjoy it that much. How's my week been overall? Stressful, exhausting, not good. So much so that I gave myself a stomach ache and I couldn't stream the other day. But I'm happy to be here. This always makes me feel better. This is my favorite thing. Oh, you mean Hatoful? Yes, I've only played Hatoful through once. We got the ending where we were, like, killed in a cave or something. I don't remember exactly. We might have played it twice. I don't know, that was a long time ago. I'll have to pull up the VOD. Speaking of, !YouTube will take you to my YouTube page, and I have every single VOD from when I started playing, from when I started streaming, saved, except for one. There is one.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
One. No, hush me. There is only one video that didn't make it. And it was, unfortunately, it was a really fun stream. I probably would have gotten copyright struck for it, though, anyway, so it might be a good thing that it's not there. I'm curious. We're gonna pull up my old VOD. It was a long time ago, so finding it might be a little difficult. Minecraft. Look, I made you some content. When was it? It was like... Did I play it while I was at Mission File? Yeah. I think that was it. I think we played it when I was still... Yeah, we played it when I was still at my old apartment. Undertale. Good old-fashioned parkour. This is when the cat game came out. Excuse me. Finding Love, 1 hour and 53 minutes. Here it is. We played it in July of last year. Everything glowing and blowing to bits and behind me. Oh, this was back before I had words on stream on my starting soon screen. Holy shit. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's find where it ends. Oh.
Fucking fast.
It's the third, that's when the third term started. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah. Oh my god. That was an exhausting stream because I was reading every single line. I fell in love with San, I think. That one was my boyfriend. My boyf. It was so silly. Such a silly game. Let me see if I can... Where's my share button on here? Here is share, start at, copy, exit. We'll see if this works. I don't know if this is gonna work. This is just gonna play the whole VOD. It's just gonna play the whole VOD. I don't want to watch my whole VOD. It's 2 hours long. I just wanted to play that one section. Can I skip? I don't think I can skip. Oh, I can! I can't hear it at all. It was so long ago. Whoa! Hey now. BRB, no worries. It was such a silly game. God, we need to play that again. That was a fun game. Okay. I can't hear the video at all. Oh, it's because it's muted.
Kasana says thank you. Oh, Kasana likes you too, Timothy.
There it goes.
He immediately opens the package and begins to devour its contents. Oh, fuck you. Oh, this is the greatest day of my life.
Listen to that audio quality. Listen to that audio quality.
The observational reports on the human representative at St. Paginations. As you can see, while she meant to act as a goodwill ambassador, she fails to display sufficient intimacy with the birds.
Yikes.
We at the Hawk Party cannot overlook the situation.
Yikes.
These reports only confirm what we already knew of human nature. We will
Yikes.
execute the termination sequence. Adjourned. Coffee, anyone?
You're listening. Hi, Stinks.
Is the cafe owner gonna fucking kill me?
We're listening to an old VOD of mine when we played Hatful Boyfriend. Because I got the ending where I got killed in a cave.
Okay. Huh?
I
love
love
ninjas. It is. It is. It'll all be over in 2 seconds.
Fucking weird. It's fucking weird. You still haven't played the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog? I haven't. No, we're supposed to stream that together, you goober. Not my fault. Not my fault. Oh yeah. This is content. Okay, I'll stop. I love having a hotkey for that fucker. She won't be. I love media share. I love when we have videos come through that. It's so much fun. But I don't like to say I love you, so I'll go out on a limb. Summer, like you wanna be, but you gotta get over it, 'cause she won't be. Yeah, I know it's a bummer, and you wanna sleep, but you gotta get used to it. There we go, that fixed that. Lovely, lovely. I think, yeah, totally my fault. It's not my fault. We just haven't. It is my fault, but you're also not usually home when I'm streaming, so not my fault. What else do we have going on? Yeah, Stinky and I have the play reading after this. It's gonna be super fun. Our wonderful friend, who y'all know as Duke Merle, who shows up on very rare occasions, has written a play, and we are both reading in it, and it will be very fun. I've been meaning to, I forgot to do this, because I have all the, like, tags down at the bottom. I meant to put, you mean the teddy one? Yeah, super excited, it's so good. And I've been meaning to add Austin as one of my tags, now that that is indeed the place that I am. So that's what he's so excited about today. Yeah, it's gonna be great. We're super excited. Then we're going to Chili's afterward. We also, Stinky and I both have an audition tomorrow. Super excited. We're doing, it's auditions for She Loves Me up north. And I'm really excited because it's my all-time favorite show. And I actually feel good about my audition. And I have enough spite and anger that I feel like I won't get too nervous. Hopefully. You guys want to hear my song? I can sing it for you. I'm gonna sing it for you. Fuck off. We're singing it now. Unfortunately, I can't, like, use a karaoke track, because then there's a lag, and I haven't fixed that lag yet. I'm a bad streamer. But we can just listen to the song. You guys want me to do the song? We're singing the song now. That's cute. We're gonna sing now. Hot streamer not warmed up. It's okay though. We're just gonna sing an operatic high song. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna back up though, because it's pretty fucking loud. Leonard's not gonna have a good time. He does not like singing. Time to serenade the kitty. Oh, the chin scritches for the little man. Oh, he's so handsome. He's so silly. Seasons. I'm not actually gonna do this monologue, I think. Exactly. To taste my tears. I am special. I am special. Please, God, please. Don't let me be normal. I'd like to swim in a clear blue stream where the water is icy cold. Then go to town in a golden gown and have my fortune told. Just once, just once, just once before I'm old. I'd like to be not evil, but a little worldly wise, to be the kind of girl designed to be kissed upon the eyes. I'd like to dance till 2 o'clock, or sometimes dance till dawn. Or if the band could stand it, just go on and on and on. Just once, just before the chance is gone. I'd like to waste a week or two and never do a chore, to wear my hair unfastened so it billows to the floor. To do the things I've dreamed about but never done before. Perhaps I'm bad or wild or mad with lots of grief in store, but I want much more than keeping house. Much more, much more. Much more. Anyway, now that that's over with, I feel bad for anyone who, like, clicked on my stream during all of that. Yeah, that's the song I'm gonna do. I fucking love it. It's from the Fantastics. Thank you. Thank you. It's just a lot. You don't usually click on someone's stream on just chatting and be hit with bang opera music. Sweet like honey. Sweet like a summer day. We do a lot of singing in here though, so not too unheard of. This is like the only place socially that I'm allowed to be like, I'm gonna drop everything and sing a song right now. Fuck you. This is like one of the only places you can do that. I could just be like, I'm gonna sing now. La. It's kind of nice, because I can't do that in real life. I can't just go, hey guys, you wanna hear the song I'm doing? And then just, wah! But here I can be like, hey guys, we're gonna sing now. Fuck off. It's great. I love streaming. Cat jam. I am a coward though. I love Automod does not like you today. It's held two of your messages. No, it's not a bad word. I just have Automod on for like precautionary reasons. I also have it on a rather strong setting because it loves to let things slide if you don't have it on a strong setting. But it's okay. I can always just approve the messages. It's not a bad word here, no. It's just Automod. I think I have it on like parental controls version where it's like it's sense your sense of humor. Exactly. It's like you can't be funnier than Automod. What the fuck? Automod, the thing is like if you don't have it on like a really strong setting, it's not strong enough to catch the really bad stuff. So I usually just like to stay PG. Yeah, basically. Um the thing is when like outside chatters come in and they start saying really bad stuff, Automod won't catch their messages unless it's on a high feature. So I'm okay with hitting I'll accept multiple times a stream if it means that it'll catch the message that'll actually hurt someone. Of course, Stinky's like, there was a point, I forgot what I was going to say completely, and that is what came out of my mouth. Stinky's rules are a lot less than mine, but I have quite a few rules. Make sense? Yeah, it's just like, this is a safe space. It's supposed to be a safe space for everyone. Also, most of my viewers, believe it or not, are like pretty young, so I like keeping it to be a completely safe space for as best as I can. You know, like cursing, whatever. Cursing's fine. Everyone curses. But as soon as it's like targeted cursing, then it's like, no. Poor Silent Stinky. He's fine. He'll be fine. The float anymore. No, I can't take the flood coming through the floorboards. I think I'm gonna ask. I think I'm going to on my TikTok. I think I'm gonna make a video about that I'm almost to my sub goal, and then I'll be able to commission my super cool artist friend, Azure. I think that's a good idea. I haven't made a TikTok in a while. Been meaning to. It's just like, I spend way too much time on TikTok, but then I barely make videos. Usually, I've noticed on TikTok, unless Twitch streamers, their videos don't usually go anywhere unless they're giving advice. And I don't really like giving unsolicited advice, even if it is my own page, you know? Like, it's completely fine. And I like getting advice when I'm watching other people's videos, but it's like, I don't like telling people what to do. I prefer to wait until they ask. But, you know, it's just like, it's whatever. But that's not really the content that I want to make, to be fair. I don't want to make you need to spend a year before you start streaming prepping everything. Learn how every system works, because no one wants to hear that. No one's going to want to hear that. But that's what I did. That's what worked for me. But nobody's going to want to hear that, and nobody's going to do that. So I didn't really want to just make a video about it. Because that's what I did. I spent an entire year learning how Streamlabs works, and then I was like, I can't do a lot of the stuff I want to do on Streamlabs. Because it's too user-friendly, and it doesn't let you get into the coding part. So I was like, OBS time. So I moved over to OBS, learned how all of OBS works, learned audio stuff, learned video, learned hotkeys. And I mean, I used to have like, and I'm sure a lot of streamers do this too, but fake streams where I have my whole setup up. Shut up. I'm not a nerd. Nuh-uh. I am. I'm a total nerd. This is my engineering brain going, yeah, this is what you should do, because this works. But yeah, that's what I did, and I loved it. And you know, that process of learning things is my favorite part of streaming. I still learn something every time. Every time I'm looking around, every time I'm doing something, there's always something new to learn when it comes to this stuff. Whether it's a new game, or it's a new program, or it's a new setup, or it's just something fun and stupid, like the spinning roach in my corner. I love learning those stuff, and I love adding stuff and improving on it, adding words on stream, learning how to get rid of the background on words on stream so you can see me. This doesn't come like this. I had to make it to where you can see me like that. I think it's super cool. I love getting to learn that stuff. Recently, I've been trying to teach myself, and I mean, Canva is very user-friendly, but I've been making a thumbnail for every single video, and I've been trying to figure out which thumbnails do better, which thumbnails don't do as well, what stream or title works better, and it's super fun, because, I've been doing this for well over a year now, and there's all sorts of stuff to learn with it. I have a very cute interface. Thank you. This is something that I had before I started. This is one of the first things I made, and I really like it still. The effort does show. Thanks. Thank you. Appreciate it. But it was really fun. I will say the one thing I do need to fix, though, is that you can see this slight line of green on this side, and now that I'm pointing it out, it's going to piss everyone off, so now I actually have to do it. I need to get rid of that slight line of green. It's been there for eons. It's been there since I started. I was like, oh, I'll fix it later. And that was in, 2021. I still haven't fixed it. Seems like all her friends abruptly fell in love. She was in the dust. Darling, life is streaming past. So she learnt to lie. Never would have noticed? That's fair. Yeah. Now it's gonna piss you off, though. And then I mean, yeah, sorry. I've been meaning to fix it. It's just a matter of trying to figure out how to fix it. But, obviously my setup, or at least this screen, is very inspired by this guy. By this guy. And it has been since I started. That's just how it ended up. I found his setup very, very cool, so I took inspiration from it, changed it to my color. And, it's not exactly the same at all. It is very similar, though. And I will own that, but, this is not. This is not. This is an artist named Waynella, who's, one of the biggest pixel artists ever. I made this screen. This was made off of Canva. I don't remember how I made it at all. I really don't. And then, of course, I use stream elements for everything else. What the fuck? I didn't click that. I swear to God, I did not click that to play. That scared the shit out of me. Get roached. I don't want... No! And then I also have a hotkey for this when someone decides to be a hater. Which is why I'm whenever someone is doing that, we all just make fun of them and yell at them before they have to leave. Because it's really fun for me. It's really fun for me. Oh, and I think in my... Yeah, I put this... Oh, no. No. Oh, and I changed this screen a bit, too. Wow. I changed this screen a bit, too. Just because I felt like the top was covering way too much of the gameplay. And since I've already committed to... Stinky screaming in the other room. To not having the chat see-through, I feel like this was a good idea. Because you still have all the goals down there. It just looks a bit different. Clap, clap your hands. Also, then I can, show off one of Azure's emotes permanently. Stinky's being murdered. Wouldn't be the first time. He's probably playing... Based off of that scream, he's probably playing TF2. He sounded very happy about it. So, he said, obviously he was screaming, but it was there was a jokingness behind it. Let's see if I'm right. I can see his stats on Discord. That's not. Yep, TF2. I was right. I was indeed correct. He's a Dead by Daylight player. That's what he usually plays. I told him that he needs to play more TF2 because he's always in a good mood when he's playing TF2. And even if he gets killed, he's like, "Aw, shucks, I died. Oh no." And he's still in a good mood. But when he dies on like Dead by Daylight or anything else, he's like, "Meh, meh." And I'm like, "Shh." Like, stop being so angry. Sad and you know it, and you don't wanna show it. Clap your hands. He's still. Shut up! He's so loud. He's so loud. The funniest part, his office door is shut and he's on the other side of the house and it's still that loud. You guys want cat? Cat. Meow. Oh, he did not like that. Please do not the cat. Please do not the cat. You can faintly hear him, I'm sure. Poor neighbors. Yeah. It's funny because I don't have anyone against this wall. So I can be as loud as I want because I only have a downstairs neighbor and they don't hear us. They've told us multiple times that they literally don't hear us except for maybe us walking. But Stinky's right up against our other neighbors. And it's like opposite. So like our floor plan is mirrored for them. So his office is right up against their their room that would be his office is same room. And they keep their dogs in there, and they have this dachshund that barks all the fucking time when they're not home. He's not like a ooh dachshund, luckily. But he just barks so much. And he's a sweet dog, but it's like I don't think that they're aware that he has separation anxiety. And so he barks a bunch. Some solutions to that is like playing music for them when you leave, or yeah, that's like the big one. That or like a podcast or something. So that way they have the illusion of there being people in the house. But it's very loud. I had a dog that I fostered when I was a kid. I say I as if I was the only one. My family fostered when I was a kid. She had the worst separation anxiety. It was really difficult to get her adopted because she would like almost get adopted. They were on trial. She would like cry a bunch, and then they would take her back to us because they were like, she's depressed, we don't know what to do. And then she'd be back to her bubbly self because she just missed my mom. It was really sad. But eventually she was able to find a home. We loved fostering dogs when I was younger. Aw, baby, yeah, I forget what her name was. But we fostered like over 75 dogs. It was a lot of animals. There was this one dog named Tipper that was like my best friend, and I miss him all the time. He had an underbite, and he was the sweetest little boy, and he loved me. We were besties, and I was literally one evening, my mom was taking him off to an offsite where, it's like when they have all the dogs out front in like a PetSmart. That's called an offsite because it's not on the shelter, grounds, but it is still the shelter dogs. And she took him to an offsite, and before they left, I had given Tipper a hug and said, "Come back home." And then he got adopted that day, and I was planning that day to tell my mom that I wanted to talk to her about me adopting Tipper, because I was already taking care of him mostly, just because, you know, we were besties. And so like anytime he was being fed, I was getting up to feed him with the other dogs because I loved him. Yeah, it was really sad. I was depressed for a couple weeks after that. Yeah, he was my little man. I miss him. And then my great uncle was getting a little bit too old, so he couldn't really take care of his at the time pretty young miniature schnauzer. And so he asked us to take care of her. And I had already hit it off with her quite often. So then she became my dog. Her name's Shadow. She's still alive. She's my baby girl. I love her. But she is too old now to move in with me, unfortunately. I was this close to getting her to move in with me, though. I was warming my parents up to letting me take her. And then I had my roommate move in with their dog, who would have probably killed Shadow, so... So she just gets to live out the rest of her days in the safety of my mom's home, though. And now I have kitties. They're both technically Stinkies, but Amelia's kind of my cat. Leonard's my little buddy, but this is definitely Stinky's cat. But Amelia is more my cat. But she's still his cat, but... Well, I think it's time I skedaddle, unfortunately. Sometimes I'm sad that this is how fast the stream had to be today, but I'm glad that you were able to hang out with me, Scar Moon. Thank you for the follow, Elon Bike. Appreciate it. Ace, thanks for hanging out. I'm not sure if you're still here, but I appreciate you. Who else did we see today? I think that was literally everyone, and that's okay. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Let's see if there's anyone live that we could raid, maybe. It would literally just be the two of us, I think, or the three of us. We don't have to raid anyone today, but I just want to see who all is live. No, not out of the people that I follow. I think we're good. Alright, well, no raid today. I'll send you off into Twitch. Tell them where you came from if you want, or don't. It's your job. Or just literally do whatever you want. But I will see you guys tomorrow for another stream. Longer this time. I'm thinking we play games tomorrow. Maybe Power Wash. Maybe something else. Let me know if there's anything specific you would like to see in the Discord. But I will catch you on the flippity flip side. Love ya. Toodles. Mwah.